Hello the internet! It is Saturday the 9th of September 2017. I'm in a vehicle in Melbourne with this man!
Hey!
That's Jay Boston.
How's it going?
I'm staying at Jay's this weekend for VidCon. VidCon is a conference for YouTubers. It's not run by YouTube, but it's heavily endorsed by YouTube. It's been running for many years in the States, but this is the very first one in Australia, and it happens to be in Melbourne. Sunny Melbourne. I think it's important to be involved in this as a YouTube creator. It's my second year on YouTube. It's also Jay's second year, approximately. Yep. He's probably a little bit longer than I have. You saw me and Jay went to the creator space in Sydney. I think we benefited from that, but I don't know how much this is going to benefit us, to be honest.
Seems a lot more basic. Like there's probably 4 or 5 times as many people that are attending this. So I don't know how good it's going to be, but you know, positive.
Yeah, we're definitely we got a positive outlook, but we're not sure what we're going to get into. A lot of people there today will be looking to meet their idols and whatnot, you know, YouTube celebrities. We're not really looking to do
maybe
that.
Us. Maybe they'll be wanting to meet us. Well, Mr. Benon.
I'm happy to be meeting Jay. This is VidCon done for me.
There goes my camera.
I'll help.
Thank you so much, Ian. That was really wonderful. It's really nice to consider our place, our space, and not just location, but in the spectrum of time. Hi! I'm so excited to be doing this. I'm so excited to be upside down here on the bottom. Thank you so much.
I don't know any of these people. I'm afraid I don't know any of the people that he mentioned. Like I said in the car, this conference for me is more about finding how I can further my channel. It's nice to see all the crew here enjoying themselves. Look who I've just stumbled across.
Oh, hey!
Patrick!
It's Benon!
This is Digital Ninja. How you going, man?
Yeah, good. How are you?
Good to see you. Patrick, aka Digital Ninja, his channel's up here. You hold the record as being the only person to ask me a Q&A, and I'm thanking him in person for doing that. Thanks, man.
Yeah, no worries.
This is going to happen many times here today. Hey, Scott, how are you, man?
Good, it's good to be back.
This is what this is about for me. Not so much the celebrities. These guys are the celebrities in my eyes. Melbourne's got a lot of love. I love it. Billsy, oh, this was actually rolling.
Oh, there you go.
Another YouTube genius. This is Adam Billsy from the Sunshine. Oh,
Gold, man. Don't
Gold Coast. Hey, man, thanks so much for the 3D prints for the kids. It was really nice.
Anytime.
Do you know Jay?
I watch him. I watch him for sure. Yeah.
So we were trying to come in here and ran into Billsy, which was lovely to meet the man. He's done some really nice things for Baxter and Claudia and for my channel, 3D printing and whatnot. He's a great dude. All right, this is the main expo hall. Have a look at this. This is kind of where we were for TGE in a similar hall. This is all for YouTube though. Pretty cool. What's this?
Line up, there's no one there at the moment, to meet their favourite YouTube stars. Each one of these is going to be a camera thing, and then people line up. Like you can see people are starting to line up with that background.
Ah, gotcha.
I guess they're expecting so many people just to line up all day.
Yeah.
To meet YouTube stars.
I guess YouTube means different things for different people. For me, that's not so important, but I can understand how some people might really, really gravitate towards that. I'd rather hang out with...
Stealing your content.
Yeah, that's cool. I'd rather spend a weekend hanging out with you than 5 minutes with a celebrity over there. And that's what I love about YouTube. Like, we've made a friendship connection, and we could take
going to New York.
Yeah, that's. But we could go in there and get a photo of you and I together.
Yeah, we should go to one of the stands and like.
Is it wrong that I don't know anyone on that list? I mean, I've been told from Claudia that Eliza Koshy is probably the person to look at, but I honestly don't know anyone on this list. Well, this has been a little inundating, so we're going to go to the Creator Lounge to chill. This is our first discussion panel we're attending. It's called Creating and Maintaining Your Community. Once you've created something, you need to maintain it. I want to maintain my community of givers. All of you givers, you need maintaining, and I'm here to learn that. These are the people that are going to teach me. Jazza, Draw with Jazza, Demiel Lou Chevelle, Benny Davis, Alonzo Laron, Jessica Holzman, Studies with Jess. learnt things in this panel discussion. I guess the main thing that I learnt was that, and I think I already was aware of this, but it was nice to have it sort of solidified. When you're creating a community, you need to engage the community and you need to give as much towards the community as you expect them to give you. So in my channel, it's really interesting because I call the givers because gives a minute. You're giving yourselves to my channel and I'm giving it back. Draw with Jazza had a really interesting point that he closed on. He said, you need to respond to everything that you can and answer every comment, even the negative ones, turn them around to a positive. And that was really interesting for me because I had that experience with Scooter Brad and I managed to turn a negative into a positive. It's going to happen more and more and more as the channel gets larger and as sustainability becomes more difficult. You have to make that effort. I think it's nice to solidify this with, let's be honest, 5 YouTubers that I've never heard of. The next discussion panel we're watching is in this exact same room. 10 exclusive YouTube algorithm cracking tips. They don't mean they're cracking tips, they mean they're going to crack the algorithm. And look, let's be honest, that's something that's been certainly on a lot of people's minds of late. I don't think my channel is large enough to really worry too much about it, but I do believe it's going to be information that's going to help me. So I'm definitely going to sit in on this one. We're going to learn how to crack that algorithm. How's your cracking of the algorithm going?
I don't know yet. I barely passed high school, mate.
There was definitely some very informative comments from Matt here today. One thing that he said that really hit me hard was that live streaming is a big thing for growth on your channel. I knew this from the YouTube pop-up space in earlier this year. I think I need to start live streaming. He suggested you do a live stream and midway through it you upload your next video. So you say, during the live stream, by the way, my next video is going up, so therefore you double your views. I'm going to look into how I can live stream and when I can live stream to get the most impact. Just some food for thought. Very interesting, this Matt guy.
What are you crapping on about now?
Live streaming.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm going to do like a live stream that literally goes a minute longer than the one before. We've been in these panel discussions all morning and we've missed lunch, so we have to sort of sacrifice some of what we want to see and go and get some food. There's just too much to see here. We came here last time for TGE at the Boat Builders Warehouse, at the Boat Builders Yard. Hey man, how you going?
How's it going?
I'm Ben. Hey Ben, nice to meet you. And now we have new people hanging out with us. We're having burgers and beers.
Thanks for the beer, mate.
Boat Builders Yard, you've done it again. Boat Builders Yard.
Chock us now, man, I tell you.
Now we are going to go into something else. What's this panel we're going to?
How to vlog like Ben and panel, I think.
You're going to put your hand in your pocket?
In this pocket or this pocket?
In your pants pocket.
Oh, okay.
pants pocket.
Apparently I always vlog with my hand in my pocket. I've never actually noticed it. So we're going to go up to 207 for the skills level up. We're running late though. Well, that panel was all about going from part-time to full-time. I'm going to be honest, I didn't really pay much attention to it. I'm already doing this in a full-time sense, but it was great to hear Jay ask a really, really good question. And if you want to see that, you can check his channel because I didn't film it. We kind of came in late, we kind of missed it. It was just nice to hear them talking about how you can sort of become full-time. But like I said, I already am, so I didn't really listen. I went out and did a poo actually, so.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Oh, you're going to say that?
I was going to talk about it.
I can talk about it. Nothing happened. I went there and the kids didn't want to go swimming. So we're now going in to see a YouTube creator by the name of Tyler Oakley. I understand this guy is one of the big draw cards for the streaming kids. I personally don't know what this guy's all about. It's in the main auditorium, the large one, which is this. All the people behind me are probably fans of Tyler Oakley, but they're not gonna, they might not be asking questions from the audience. They might only be having like a Q&A on a panel. In that case, we'll just see how this rolls out and we can learn from him. He's got 8 million subscribers, it's going to be educational. The girls behind me are fans of Tyler Oakley. Why do you like Tyler Oakley?
His videos are really positive. He's just a fun person. He's got a great personality, he's really funny. He's just so amazing and entertaining and really bubbly and just promotes difference, which is always good. He's inspirational.
So there you go. I don't know the guy, but I'm here to learn from him. He's obviously got a lot of influence. This is going to be exciting. Thanks heaps, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think there are some very, very excited Tyler Oakley fans here. Tyler Oakley!
Hello, happy VidCon everyone. I learned ambo.
Yep, ambo.
Ambulance.
Pineapple on pizza. Yes or no?
That is a duh. That's a yes. That is a... Chakasiki. I learned what chakasiki is. I had a lot of Vegemite. Somebody said, somebody was like, oh, I have some Vegemite.
What do you think of Australian weather?
Oh, I love it. It's nice and freezing.
So far, the questions have been pretty
Los Angeles, and it's
localized,
100
nothing
hours,
much of
107
substance.
degrees.
So
Y'all
that's
don't even
like-
have our...
This might be fun that Tyler Oakley's talking, but what's more impressive for me, Danny Black's turned up, yeah, all the way from Brisbane. So far we've heard stories about how he met Lady Gaga, what he likes to wear, and how much Australian he knows. Hasn't really gone anywhere. Look, to be honest, everyone gets something different from YouTube. That's just not what it's not why I'm on YouTube. Nice to meet you, Tyler. Nice talk. I've explained already today how YouTube and how VidCon is different for every person that comes here. For me, it's more about learning from these group sessions. What I haven't explained is that I was really looking forward to seeing a man called Derral speak, but on my app, I didn't see his list anywhere. Turns out I was looking in the creator one, because I'm a creator, not the industry flag, and Derral is here, and he spoke already today, so I missed him. But I'm happy to say this is the man right here.
Hey!
Hey Derral, how you going? Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too.
Welcome to Australia.
All right, hey, I love the food, I love the place. I don't know about your weather in the winter though. It's like crazy.
That's just Melbourne weather. Melbourne's like this, it's terrible.
You guys are like not liking like Sydney versus,
there's a rivalry there. Derral, can I just say, I've for the last, say, year of my channel, I've been 2 years now, I was watching everything that you put out and I was implementing the changes and the ideas that you've suggested. And as you givers know, my channel has boomed because of what you said. I just wanted to say personally, thank you very much.
Oh, well, thank you. I know it's always about content. You must be putting out good content if people are like subscribing and engaging.
I mentioned to Derral about the one thing wrong with the CV180 and how that's kind of boosted my channel, and I asked for some ideas, and I'm happy to share those with you later. But right now, don't want to take up too much more of this man's time, but it's just beautiful to see. This is why I came to VidCon.
There we go.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you.
This is the creator keynote, the end of day one. It's nice to see other creators that are going to enjoy this experience. It's a very different vibe in here than the Tyler Oakley performance. Everybody behind me are creators.
Hello and welcome to everyone to the first ever VidCon Australia Creator Keynote. Let's come up. All right.
Towards the LGBTQ plus community, I like to think it's like a safe place.
There's all different creators telling their stories about YouTube. That's AJ Clementine. Gotta keep it down a little bit. I think we're gonna leave early because Jay Boston has something up his sleeve tonight.
I sort of started to feel like, boy, I'm a bit of a hypocrite. Because also, what am I thinking? Why are we doing this? This is a really weird, hard thing to be putting so much creative energy into. But basically this talk is about why are we doing this? Because I don't know that we check into it enough.
Unfortunately, we got a split now because there's something that we've got up our sleeve. What we have up our sleeve tonight, thanks to Jay Boston, is an abandoned building. I can't have this light on because it's too much of a dead giveaway where we are. It's the Nilex building in Melbourne. Jay's done this before. This is the first for me.
Hey, security.
Oh.
Security.
Do people mind leaving? Please leave. Thank you.
Well, that was over pretty quick, wasn't it? We got close. How did that happen that fast? We just literally walked in. That's where we were going to go, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen now. Oddly enough, there are people up there right now after we've been told by old mate security 3 times not to do it. So our plan to take the abandoned building, the Nilex building tonight, was thwarted earlier. The abandoned building crew that we came with, they all left, they went home. So I'm here by myself right now. I'm going to head into this abandoned building because I'm persistent. So let's jump across the street and get in there right now. Oh, that's we're out of time! Oh yes, I ran out of time yet again. Thanks for checking out my channel, Gives a Minute. If you want to become a giver, please hit the subscribe button. If you want to give a little more, you can check out a previous vlog here. If you want to give even more, you can support me over at Patreon. And if you're a photographer, please check out my Lightroom 6 presets right here. Has that been 20 seconds? Yeah.